Good morning, this is Joshna Maharana and I am your faculty in Art History and Visual Studies department. So today we are going to discuss about our first chapter, what is like a definition of art, which is means like what is art and types of art. So in this session we will gonna to discuss about all this topic. Okay, so let's start. So what is definition of art? Definition of art, like the expression of creative skill in a visual form is called art. Visual form is like in the sense of like painting, sculpture, dance, drama, etc. And in painting, so there are different types of medium like watercolor, acrylic, oil, pencil. So these are also included in that. So in other word, we can say the representation of any creative skill in a medium is called art. मतलब हम ये कह सकते हैं आर्ट वही चीज़ है जिसकी मनुष्य अपने इमेजिनेशन को लेकर कोई चीज़ बनाता है, एक मीडियम के द्वारा बनाता है, उसको हम आर्ट कहते हैं. सो हमारे पास में जो चीज़ मतलब सारे चीज़ें आर्ट में कहलाता है, पर as we all are studying in like painting fine arts department, so now or in visual art department, the term is quite different. So there are two types of art we found. Basically one is visual art and another is performing art. Why we are not including literature as part of art? Because that also included a imagination of the artist. So the artist and the art spelling is different, so kindly note down that. So because in fine arts or the visual art includes the artwork done by the artist in a very minute manner. So fine arts is that way the artist do work with his or her imagination. The art was done in a very minute and very detailed manner, which is very different from the literature. And what is what for visual art? The art which is done by seeing is called visual art. Means where the visual played the most important role in depicting the imagination. Okay. Why you are using the visual art term instead of fine arts? Because now it has changed from fine means very detailed manner, but in terms of visual art, all the creative, all the concept, all the idea of an artist included. That it means the artist can be work on text, or he or she can perform by through performing arts. And there are different type art like site specific artwork, there are like land artwork. So out from the painting or the sculpture form, he or she can experiment in different medium. That's why the term from fine arts to now it has given the name is visual art. Okay, so these are the medium through which artist can explore his imagination. Okay, and now we will discuss about performing art. Performing art means the representation of the creative skill through performance. Through performing is called performing art. So now you have the doubts like all the serials or the TV movies that are also included art. But here the definition of that performing art different from the TV serial work or the commercial movie work. Okay, I'm particularly mentioning the commercial work. Okay, and that TV serial work, those are not performing. We can't include that as a performing because they are those artists' works there. They don't have any concept. I mean, they have, but still the concept of being, the idea of self is absent there, and they work according to the another person. Okay, they work under the director and they work under them. So they don't have the personal concept to work on that. Okay, we basically give the term the performing art where the self body involved in a particular concept ideas. So this is the differs from those TV serial work to performing art. Okay, hope you will understand what is the visual art, what is art, what is visual art, and what is performing art. And now we will discuss about the definitions by the different artists, the throw from the back to history. So when we'll study about something, we will went back to our histories to know what they have given the concept, what their understanding on art. So here I'm gonna to say some going to mention about some quotation by the different artists or different period. So to past, we will gonna to take the Plato. All are much familiar with you maybe don't have that much of knowledge on him, but still you all heard the name Plato, the great philosopher of history. Like all of the history, if you have had read the art stream, or you have studied in science stream, so somehow the name mentioned the Plato is like. So according to Plato, according to Plato, he stated that the art is the imitation of nature. Okay, and he says that the art, or we can say art, is the representation or the mimesis. So mimesis means the copy or the imitation of something. Okay, so in past days they understand art as the imitation. There they don't maybe those are the time where they started to evolve. So so when we learn something, there are some premature period, and with the times we get mature. So at that time, to copy something like this, they do work on nature studies, they do portraits. Those are the just the beginning of. So they says like that. So this is the imitation. Nothing is there, just this is the copy of the nature. So this is according to Plato. Okay, so that's why till 18th century the art historian or the people understand art as the how the artwork is beautifully done. Okay, they valued the work under the basis of that, how it is beautifully done. They don't understand what the concept behind that, and why did the artist do that. They don't understand that. Okay, so they only see the how beautifully it has done. So this is according to Plato. And then Immanuel Kant, he is the most famous, like one of the prominent figure of the German philosopher. And according to him, art should not have a concept, but should be judged only on its formal qualities, that is like form, balance, harmony. Okay, so this is the statement according to Immanuel Kant. ओके, सो उनका कहना का मतलब ये होता है कि आर्ट वर्क में ना सिर्फ कंसेप्ट का होना नहीं चाहिए. हम उस कंसेप्ट के हिसाब से जज नहीं कर सकते. वहाँ द सब्जेक्ट मैटर कैसे, मतलब हारमोनी के हिसाब से हुआ या नहीं, और उसका कलर ट्रीटमेंट कैसा हुआ है, उसमें फॉर्म कैसे यूज़ हुआ है. सो उनका ये कंसेप्ट था. तो आप लोग like you all are not familiar with the art history, so when you will further in your third year, I think fourth year, you will gonna to familiar with there are the different periods, and where this this challenged the past understanding of art, the value of art to new context, where being from realistic world to that shifted to the abstract style. With the time you all are gonna to familiar with that. Okay, this is the definition by the Immanuel Kant. And there is another person and Leo Tolstoy. Okay, according Leo Tolstoy, to evoke in oneself a feeling one has experienced, and then by means of movement, line, color, sound and form expressed in words, in works, so it transmitted that feeling. This is the activity of art. So लियो टॉल्स्टॉय कहने का मतलब ये है कि कोई एक चीज़ को ऑब्जर्व करता है और एक क्रिएटिव इमेजिनेशन उसमें आता है और फिर से वो एक लाइन, कलर, साउंड और फॉर्म के द्वारा डिपिक्ट करता है. दिस इज द एक्टिविटी ऑफ आर्ट. ओके, अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम. एंड देन Pablo Picasso, he is one of the prominent artists from the art history, and if you check out his work, you can find on online. So Pablo Picasso, one of the great artists, and according to him, art is either a plagiarist or a revolutionist. ओके मतलब उनका कहने का मतलब आर्ट वो होता है, आइदर ये प्लाजरिस्ट मतलब किसी चीज़ का कॉपी करना होता है. ओके, तो आइदर वो एक कॉपी किया होता है, नॉर वो एक रिवोल्यूशनरिस्ट होता है, मतलब और कुछ नया करने का आइडिया देता है. जैसे कि आप लोग फेमिलियर हो गए लियोनार्डो दा विंची से. सो उनका जो इमेजिनेशन था वो अभी फ्यूचर को उन्हें हेल्प किया. जैसे कि उन्होंने एरोप्लेन का मॉडल बनाया था, डिफरेंट टाइप इंजीनियरिंग स्किल का डिस्कवर किया था. वो कैसे मतलब बेबी अगर पे होगा तो उसका एनाटोमी भी उन्होंने बनाए थे. तो बहुत सारे वो एक्सप्लोर किए थे, है ना. तो उस हिसाब से अगर आप कोई चीज़ कॉपी हो सकता है या कुछ नया चीज़ भी हो सकता है. दिस इज अकॉर्डिंग टू पाब्लो पिकासो. देन आई वी one of the most contemporary artist, and he is from China. So according to him, I don't think art is the elite or mysterious. I don't think anybody can separate art from politics. The intention to separate art from the politics is itself a political intention. So उनका कहने का मतलब होता है कि आर्ट एक संभ्रांत नहीं है और ना कि वो एक मिस्ट्रियस है. ओके, तो आर्ट ऐसा एक चीज़ है जो कि पॉलिटिक्स से हम सेपरेट नहीं कर सकते. अगर हम उसको सेपरेट करना चाहेंगे फिर भी उसमें भी एक पॉलिटिक्स ही होगा. सो आर्ट इज लाइक दिस, मतलब अकॉर्डिंग टू हिम. ओके, सो हियर आई एम गोना, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट आवर सेशन टुडे, and now this is the time, and hope you all guys will understand this. And if you have any curious on the on understanding it, or you have any doubts, you can text me back on WhatsApp, or you can text me on my email ID also. Okay, so but here before I'm gonna to give some works to you all, like what you guys understand the meaning of art is. ओके, मतलब आर्ट का मतलब क्या होता है आप लोगों के हिसाब से. हाँ, जैसे कि हम बहुत सारे आर्टिस्ट का उनका ओपिनियन पढ़े कि आर्ट का मतलब उनके हिसाब से ये, मतलब वो कोटेशन होता है. सो आपके हिसाब से आर्ट क्या होगा. सो ये आप लोग के लिए होमवर्क है. सो इफ यू होप यू ऑल गाइज अंडरस्टैंड दिस. थैंक यू.